Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. This month is May, and I want to give us a bit of a challenge to start this new season off with. I want to invite you to the challenge of practicing this yoga maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Each one of these sessions, I'm going to do a Wellness Wednesday, of course, obviously every Wednesday, and then to take whatever whatever video it is that you love as a favorite, to play that one and do that one at least 2 to 3 times a week. I want to check in at the end of the month and see how you're doing with mobility, how your grief is moving through your body. I'm feeling a lot of pain in my knee again right now. I'm going to be really honest. I've taken probably about 6-7 weeks off of doing my regular yoga routine. I do it sporadically here and there, but I haven't been doing it on a regular basis, and I'm noticing a big, huge difference in my body, in my joints, in my feet, in my knees, and of course I've got some things going on right now as well, so that is kind of adding stress, and yoga is a place where I can go and release and feel like I'm just leaving everything on my mat. So today the invitation is to practice this one video 2 to 3 times a week. There's a couple other places that I would invite you to go check out if you want to maybe even deepen your practice, and that is Yoga with Adriene. I love her classes. They're so perfect for at home. And Travis Elliott, he does a yin yoga, which is a really nice way for me to end my night. And it's a really nice deep stretch. Of course, you have to start someplace, so be gentle with yourself always. Remember that you have to take care of your body wherever that is. If you have any health concerns or you're not sure, always consult a physician. And if you're ready, grab a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, I didn't have a bolster for a long time, so don't feel like you have to have one. Just go and grab some pillows. I like to take a towel and wrap it around the pillow, kind of roll it up like a burrito, and then I can sit on it. It kind of gives my hips a little bit, I'm a little bit higher, and it helps. And then I have some yoga blocks that I put underneath because my legs, my knees are a bit sore, my hips are a bit sore. If you don't have yoga blocks, books work as well. I had books for a long time, and I've just bought these props over the years. So you don't have to have these props. You can go and just use what you have in your home. And when you're ready, let's just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Just settle in. We're going to move through a nice gentle practice. And at the end, I have the sweetest, most delicious. I love the end, the Shavasana. I have a beautiful meditation I want to share with you, so please stick around. Even if you can't move through these movements, just come and sit in this easy form if you can. If your legs can't be crossed and you have to have them straight out, that is okay. We need to start somewhere, and I'm proud that you're here today with me to even start. That's awesome. So wherever that is for you. So we're just going to sit here in this easy form, just sitting like pretzel style, if you will. When the kids were in school, we used to call this pretzel, with the legs crossed like a pretzel. And again, just taking that nice deep inhale and exhale. Just settling in, just letting go of whatever the day has already brought, whatever the day is going to be bringing afterwards, whatever you have to go do. Just take this time to be present in this moment and just take some time for you. You deserve this. Yes, there's no guilt or shame around taking time for you. This is how we refuel ourselves so that we can take care of loved ones and be there to support each other. So inhale one more time. And exhale. Excellent. I just want us to begin to roll our body. So just roll the top of the body, and you're just rolling it around, rolling it around. So we're just gonna start doing it like this. Then we're gonna bring that into what we call a cat-cow. So when we're thinking about a cat-cow, we're thinking about a cat, they're rolling their spine. You know how their spine goes up? So you think, meow. And when you think of a cow, the belly is hanging down, so your belly is gonna be hanging down. You can think about cows in India, they're hanging down, they got big udders, whatever cow sounds like. I don't know. Well, I do know it counts as a moo. That's kind of a bit back. Okay, switch the other way perhaps. And maybe you want to stay just rolling one way. That's okay. This is your practice. I really want to invite you to just really settle into whatever your body needs today. And we're just going to roll perhaps a couple more times around here. Maybe in 3. Perhaps in 2. And 1. We can just come back up to that neutral spine. Just take a moment to just sit and feel, even if you feel like the spine has kind of got a little bit loose, maybe you're a little bit looser in the abdomen area. Maybe you can feel some shifts. Maybe perhaps today you feel nothing. Every time I step or sit on my mat, it is a different experience for me. So it doesn't have to be the same every time. Just allow that to be whatever that is for you. I'm going to come to the side so you can see. Cat cow. So you go roll the back, and then bring the belly forward, and imagine you're dropping that belly. We're just doing this in a seated form today, but in other practices down the way, we might do it in tabletop form. So round that spine, and you might look a little bit different than me. That's okay. We're going to do this a couple of times, all right? So just inhale, exhale, round that spine. All right, belly drops. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly drops. When we're doing our yoga forms, I'm thinking exhale, roll the spine. And inhale, belly. One more thing, I'll tell you in a second. Exhale, make that spine, come on back up to neutral. And as we're sitting here, just taking a moment perhaps to notice if any sensations are coming up, or if you're noticing anything in your body. An invitation to think, to remember when we're doing yoga forms, every time we're folding or bending or doing that cat like that, we're exhaling. We're exhaling so we can create space in our abdomen so that we can perhaps get into that fold more, we can round the spine more, whatever that is. So that exhale comes when we're folding. That's just a little trick that I know to remember when I'm doing my breath. All right. So now we've sat and we've rounded the spine. I'm just going to invite us to just come forward, bring your hands down, and just lean forward. Just lean forward. Press the hands down into the floor and the mat. I'll give you some tips about your fingertips as well. Pushing into the pads of the fingers. When we do get into some more, maybe down the series, doing some downward facing dogs or something along those lines, we want to make sure we're pushing into the pads of the fingers so that helps to help release any pressure into the wrists. And you want to kind of make that this part of your hand is like a suction cup, and it's like, and you're just pushing down. And you'll see better how that works when we do our downward facing dogs and some forms as such. But for right now, we're just leaning forward, and that spine might be rounded. It might even be straight. You might think like, oh, I'm kind of like frog legs here. I'm just like ready. Maybe you could have your legs up like this, and you could sit like that, like a frog, like you're ready to leap. But you're still sitting on your bolster. Find what feels right for you in this form. I'm just going to sit like this today. I just feel like I can get enough of a release in the lower back and in my hips, just being like this. We're going to come all the way back up, slow and gentle. Oh, taking a moment to just notice as we gently, very, very gently move onto our knees and into our hands. And this form is called tabletop. I'm just going to move my bolster. This form is called tabletop. And here we're just swinging our hips. Swing your hips. Move the hips. Maybe you swing them back and forth. Maybe it's little circles. Whatever feels comfortable for you today. We're just here for a couple of more breaths. Go one way, then the other. Just loosening up the hips, bringing some comfort into our lower spine. Often when we're stuck, we feel like our hips might not want to walk forward. This might be a nice little gentle movement to help with that. Now you're going to take your toes and you're going to sit back. Knees are going to go as wide as your mat. Your hips, your buttocks are going to go down towards your heels, and you're going to come into what we call a child's swan. Now here, I like to move my bolster in front of me so I have it to lay on, because my knees do not let me go all the way down right now. I cannot put my, hi Wilma, thank you Wilma, I cannot sit all the way back in child's swan. So just adjust as best you can. Come here just for a couple of breaths. This is a really nice form for resting. So when you're in a yoga practice, this might be something that you might want to do when you need to rest. If seated form isn't available for you or you're not feeling comfortable. And we inhale to prepare. Exhale, come all the way back up. And now we're going to take it all the way down to our back. And I invite you to lay down on your back. As you're laying on your back, perhaps you bring your knees up. Feet are flat on the floor, and you just windshield wiper those knees back and forth as you're laying on the floor. Just having that nice little massage in the spine. We moved the hips in tabletop form, and we're just doing a little massage here for the hips and the bum. All right, perhaps in 3, maybe in 2, and 1. You can just release your legs straight out. And we're going to come into our meditation. All right. Hands may be resting down by your sides. You may have one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. And this meditation is called the Nest of Becoming. Close your eyes. Let the outside world melt away. Take a slow, deep inhale. And release, exhale. Let your body soften into a relaxed state, resting on the mat, the floor. You're here, you did it. I invite you to settle in as I take you on this meditation to finish out our practice. Let your imagination become present for you. Let's imagine, or let you imagine now that you are curled up in a nest of light, a sacred woven space that is just sacred for you. The nest is warm. The nest is safe. It's made of tiny threads you've gathered from your journey of grief, laughter, joy, loss, love. Each strand has been part of you becoming who you are today. There's no need to rush out of this nest. No need to fix it or to figure anything out. This is your pause right now, your safe space to explore creatively. How will you show up in this new space? Breathe here. Maybe you've been shedding old ideas, old stories, old thoughts, old versions of yourself that no longer fit you. Maybe your wings are growing quietly underneath all of this. And maybe this moment, this breath, is time for you to have a soft surrender. A sacred stillness is waiting for you to step into this next chapter. Feel your breath move through your body like a gentle breeze. Inhale, gathering peace. Exhale, letting go what's no longer serving you. Give yourself permission to be curious. Give yourself permission to grieve and laugh and rest all in the same breath. Allow this change to happen. This nest is here to hold you always. You can come back to this nest whenever you choose. Pause, breathe, nurture. When you're ready, you will rise, but not as the person you were, but as the one you are becoming. Whole, wise, curious, and full of wonder of what this new space may look like. For now, whisper softly to yourself, I am allowed to rest. I am safe in becoming who I am now. I am held in love. Take one more deep breath in here. And slowly begin to return, carrying this softness, this curiosity, and this wonder with you. You are doing it. You are enough. Give yourself permission to explore, to see what joy can bring for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. Taking a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, bringing your awareness back to the room. Perhaps you feel a sound or hear a sound or feel the mat underneath you. Taking a nice deep inhale. And on an exhale, I invite you to roll to your side. I invite you to bring your knees in and give yourself a big, huge bear hug. Deep breath in, big, big bear hug. Squeeze, 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 and exhale. Know that this nest is here whenever you need to come back, to enjoy it, to be part of it, to add a thread to it. And when you're ready, you can come up to a seated form. I like to end all of my classes with a collective inhale, so I invite us to deep breath in. My arms come up over my head as I inhale. My hands touch at the top. As I exhale, they come down through heart center, the center of my body, and they land just underneath my chin. And here I bow my head to all of you and I say,